Alright, we're going to go over a little bit about our holster that you've just purchased and follow the instructions or the QR code to come to this page. This is where you need to start. We're just going to go over some tips and tricks about the holster, and then below you're going to find a video of how to swap the hardware around, how to really utilize this wing, how to tighten your retention here, and all that good stuff. But the basics of the holster, it does come with, you're going to find this in your bag. It has a larger riser. It comes with the smaller riser attached, and then the larger riser is in there. What this does, it helps it tuck back into your body, especially for your appendix carry guys. You're going to put the larger riser if you want it on, and it will take this grip and it will push it back even further into your body. The one that I carry daily, I just have the smaller riser, and that's where I suggest you start. It's set up for right-handed inside the waistband or left-handed outside the waistband. For my appendix carry guys, just go ahead and start here the way it's set up. If you're going to be a guy that carries on his hip the 3 o'clock and back basically, what you're going to do is just go ahead and try the small riser on there. And if it is too tight with the small riser, because this is where your belt really tightens up around that waist right in there, around that hip, because that's where, you know, it's actually holding on, is around your hips right in there. Take this off, and basically all you do is undo these 2 screws, undo that screw, there'll be a nut behind there, and that will come off, and then put this back. Start there for you guys on your hip. Also, you outside the waistband guys, just go ahead and take that riser off. You're not going to need it. Leave the belt wing on, but take the riser off, and then you can adjust. There'll be videos linked below or on the home page that shows you how to go up and down with these. It is very simple. Also shows you the ways, you know, you can have one higher, one lower. You know, in fact, one of the ones that I carry, this actually sits all the way over here. I've angled it and it works really well the way I carry that gun. So that's an option as well. And there'll be videos either on the home page or linked below. They'll be in both places that you can check out. But basically it's going to come to you. It's going to have a little bit of an audible snap. So we're going to snap it in. That's what we want. And what I suggest to you is unload your firearm. Take the round out of the chamber and then put the magazine loaded back in. And what you're looking for, put you a pillow down or over your bed or whatever, shake this gun, again nothing in the chamber, but shake this gun and it just doesn't fall out, but you want to be able to grab it and pull it out fairly easily. Now for you outside the waistband carry guys, I suggest getting in here, tightening down on this screw, tightening down on those screws, and make sure that you have that good snap draw. You don't want to be able to just pull it out like that. You want to have to take it and really yank it. Reason being, if somebody comes and tries to take your gun, and they'll have to snap it out really hard, and you'll feel this. And when you feel that, you can get your hand on that gun, you know, elbow on whatever you got to do, and you can get into that fight and retain that gun. So for your outside the waistband carriers, I suggest a harder draw. Inside the waistband carrier, it can be a little bit looser. Basically, you just want to get it to where it's not shaking out like that, because when you put that belt across it, it's going to tighten down a little bit all the way around anyway. You're going to have this sitting against your body right here. You're going to have this going, the belt going across, and it's going to basically sandwich it anyway. So it's going to tighten a little bit, not a whole lot. That's one thing, the retentions come into play. They not only are retention screws, they're also stop blocks to keep this from really sandwiching down. Even with the belt wing here, I can only push it so much right there. It's not going to push any further, so you're going to get it to where you want it. It also comes with the retention clips there. Basically, if you get in some kind of altercation, a physical altercation, this isn't just going to fly off of your waistband, which is what you don't want to do, is it fly off, and they will retain it to your belt and will not allow it to fly off. Also, drawing tips and tricks. This is not like a lot of the other holsters. Most of the holsters, even the one with the belt wings, they come, basically they're cut right here. And in all honesty, that doesn't tuck your gun, because if it doesn't have anything to sit behind right in here, this, when you put the belt across, it just pushes past it. Alright, so ours does not do that. It actually takes the grip and it pushes the grip back in. But there's 2 ways you can draw this gun. You can draw straight out, or you can can it backwards basically. I consider this the rear, I consider this the front. So I can draw it like that really easy as well. The way you cannot draw it easy is it's not going to just pull out this away like this. I've got to get it started, and once I get it started, then it will come out. If you do this, it's not going to come out right away. You've got to start to draw and then pull it out like that. So you can go straight out, you can go this away. Now for my guys that are wearing it on your hip, I highly suggest not straight up and down, but a little forward cant. So you get that draw the way you want it. You're going to come straight out, and that's the way you're going to want that draw. Will come straight here, and again, once you break this piece, and the reason it won't draw out like that is because all this hardware is down in here. But once you get it past basically right in here, it will pop forward out like that. So that's some tips and tricks. Also, we do stand behind our holsters. We have a 60-day money back, no questions asked, basically guarantee, and we have a lifetime warranty on the holster, the craftsmanship, materials, and all that good stuff. Wear the holster for a couple weeks, put it on, try it, utilize your adjustments. Once you get all your adjustments where you want it, this gun will sit where you put it. So basically, if it only had one clip, you would have the one clip, and as you move daily, this gun would be doing this. With the two clips, once you get your ride to where you want it, it's not going to move, but maybe like this. So basically, when you've got the gun on you, every time you go to draw it, you're going to be able to get them fingers in there, and you're going to be able to draw it. All right, so we're here, and we're going to go in every time. If it only had the one clip, or if you take one clip off, what you're going to run into, this gun will sink down in, and then I'm going to be hitting here. I'm not going to be able to get under, so I'm going to have to adapt and overcome. So both clips, with the retention clips, are on both clips. It will be there, and I'll be able to grab it and draw it every single time that I grab the firearm. Alright guys, that's just a little tips and tricks about the firearm. It is very customizable to whatever you need. However, it will come looking like this, set up this way. There's videos that shows you how to swap all this hardware over here to make it either left-handed inside the waistband or right-handed outside the waistband. And there's videos to show you how to adjust your retention here, utilize this belt wing, how to adjust all of this stuff. We appreciate your purchase. Thank you. Stay safe. Stay armed.